away we go.
Here we are.
Here we are. Come on, Susie.
I'm coming.
Let's get you in.
I'll get in here.
Okay.
Yay!
Yay.
Hi.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome.
Happy October. And this
October
is
what?
October 4th. Yes, it's the 4th of October. Right here.
Yeah,
and we're
she
on
needs to keep-
episode number
15.
Really?
Yeah,
Time
15.
flies when you're having fun, let me tell you.
Welcome to Flock Around the Table.
Again.
Of
Again.
course. Always.
I'm Mika.
Sue.
And Deb. And Arr.
Oh!
We'll get to that later.
Yeah.
Not right now.
Okay.
So.
I bought a gift for y'all.
You did?
Yes.
We like gifts.
I know. I figured I was safe with this. I was watching Christy Glass, and she had this lady on
Okay.
who made environmentally friendly hand and body lotions.
Ooh,
Oh, cool.
that's
So-
nice.
And you get to pick. It's even what's funny is it even tells me how to reuse the box that came in.
Oh, now that's nice.
Well,
As if you don't
yeah.
know.
Gotta reuse the box.
So what you do is you pick one.
Oh, I get to pick one.
Yep. Pick one.
Well,
Pick one.
I want to be a beach bum.
Go for it.
Oh,
Beach bum.
what is
No,
this?
smell
This
it.
is Edward.
No, open it up, dipwad.
Head to toe moisturizer. Wait. Be yourself today. You look beautiful like that. Okay. This is called Edward.
Edward.
That's what it's called. Edward.
Huh.
Oh, you get to be Edward? I'm
Edward
going to be a
Tells
beach
you what
bum.
flavors are in there.
Edward and chestnut and cedar is the other fun stuff. You can. I put it up for you to smell, but we don't.
Yeah,
have
we don't have
smell.
smell-o-vision. Do you
Yeah.
guys have smell-o-vision? Because if you do, smell.
What it is?
And this one says, "Stay in your own lane. Comparison kills creativity and joy." I mean, is that not like for us? This is made perfect
right.
for us.
We're in our own lane.
Yeah.
The other thing, now that's the body bar.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
And what
That's
you
super
do,
cool.
what
And
you
you got a button.
I know. Now I've got two. What you do is when you use this,
Okay.
Thanks, honey.
then you get a refill and you just
And you
put
just
it in the little
refill
tin.
The tin.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
So-
look at that. Pretty cool.
Then
Ooh, this is nice. This is Edward.
now what you do is
What you do is,
now this is chestnut and cedar.
Yeah, you get chestnut cedar. I wanted Edward.
You just take it and
I got Edward. Woo!
and just rub it.
it's lotion.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
I need to put that on my heels.
Exactly. Well, I don't know about your heels, but
Well, they
Oh,
actually
God.
now from like now until maybe March, they get a lot better. Your heels get a lot better because you're not wearing as many
flip
flops and sandals and things. So you know,
Yeah.
you go in about now, and then you start putting the socks
Thanks,
on
honey.
so they don't get as dry. Thanks. This is wonderful.
Yeah.
and this is
I would recommend Edward. He's really good. I mean, it's
Well-
whatever.
I'm happy with chestnuts and cedar. It smells kind of, I want to say manly, but not really.
I would have thought I didn't want to smell like a chest, like I just yanked it out of there.
Like a cedar chest.
Yeah, people would look at.
I like the smell of cedar though.
This is the body bar. This is the to-go bar, and this lives on my. Of course, I can't get it open now. This lives on my kitchen counter.
Oh, cool.
Oh yeah.
So it's a smaller one,
That's cool.
but
That's
it's.
fun.
I really can't get it open.
She can't get it open, but that's okay because she just put lotion on her hands. So
Well, that could be part of it.
That's.
And
That's
that's
exactly
the little
it.
refill.
No. This is like a sample,
that's a sampler.
Oh,
and
look at that.
And you like that lives in my car.
How cool is that? And
Or
then you could
in-
actually put stitch markers when it's done.
Yeah, or
Or these. you
again,
can use
these are
for-
this is refillable
Refillable.
as well. So this is smell this one.
Lolo body care.
Mm.
This is really
It
nice.
smells like
It smells like mango and melon and cucumber.
yeah.
But anyway,
Nice.
this is Lolo body company.
Lolo Body Care.
LoloBody.com
Yeah,
is what
Lolo
it's
Body Care. And she's got an online shop. She's out of Washington State. And like I said, everything is environmentally friendly. The tins are reusable. You can have them refilled. And she also tells you how to use that little cardboard box it all came in. So
neat. I like that. That's nice.
and it really
Perfect.
seems to rub in
Yeah,
pretty
and
well.
it's not.
No,
Yeah,
it
it
doesn't
doesn't
feel
look any
greasy.
greasy or anything.
So-
Yeah, that's nice, and it smells super good too.
Yeah, I really had intended to get you guys the little one. Inadvertently ordered the big one, so
Well, it
Rub-
wasn't
rub
inadvertent.
away.
I think
Rub away.
subconsciously you thought,
Bigger is better.
and they really need it.
And
They-
really-
and they really need it.
there's a lot of skin
There's a
there.
lot of body to cover. on
There is
these
a lot of
guys.
body.
That was
to cover.
exactly
So,
what
yeah.
I was thinking.
Yeah,
I'm
for
sure.
sure.
You know.
So,
Okay,
thank
so
you.
that was my
pretty
gift
cool.
for you. And
Thank you.
now we all smell wonderful.
She
Yeah.
said this at the beginning of the week. Oh, I got you guys a gift, and I'm thinking you'll never guess what it is. And I said a Winnebago.
A Winnebago? Did you get us a Winnebago?
Yeah, she didn't get us. Did Chrissy Glass get us a Winnebago?
That's right. Christy's going to
Yeah.
send the Winnebago.
Yeah.
She'll send it to your house. You have
She
the
might
longest
keep
driveway.
it. She
I
might
think I
keep
do.
it. She's in New York City, so she might want to keep her Winnebago. In
Where
case
would you park a Winnebago in New York?
They have
in
all
your
those
parking spot.
That's one
Or
way to
two.
make sure you always have 2 or 3 in your neighborhood. Is put that.
She may need to get out of the house.
She's probably heading up. Well, no, because she'll be at home. I don't know how they're going to do it.
Rhinebeck?
Yeah,
Fine back.
yeah.
I don't.
For all of you out there, we mentioned we did hats for our Rhinebeck. We didn't
Yeah.
do sweaters.
No.
I believe, and Sue has done some looking into it, and I've done some looking into it. And Rhinebeck is virtual.
It's gonna be virtual this year.
And so you should check it out because you're going to see a lot of vendors and everything.
Yeah.
And then I'm talking a little bit about today, might as well just jump right into it, on Indie Untangled. Indie Untangled is a website that it's for your independent dyers, your dyers that don't either have the quantities or the wherewithal to be the Rhinebeck
To get in or to get in.
or to
right?
get. So
Yeah.
Indie Untangled, they're also doing a virtual one. And if you go to their site and download the PDF, it's like 6 pages of all these hours where you can visit this shop, you can zoom into that shop, you can knit with these people. A huge group of people that she's got
And
on
a lot
her
of
list.
virtual knitters.
Yeah.
Yeah, have
Virtually
you done
knitter.
any Zoom knitting?
I haven't because Zoom doesn't work in our house because
that's
of my
right.
husband. He does Zoom meetings, and I've gone in and watched it. You know, he's got all these people on
Yeah.
the screen and everything. They have Zoom for the government, so whenever he turns that on, it kind of shuts everything off. But I'm fixing that. I'm getting fiber optics, so that should
Yay.
fix that. Look out, then I'll be a Zoomer. Yeah, and
Yeah, then she'll be zooming around.
Yeah.
Like she doesn't already. You already zoom.
But anyway, if you go on Indie Untangled, she's really good. She started this kind of like, almost like a Ravelry for yarn dyers. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
She has shops, and if you're a little shop, you can, or if an individual dyer, you can
That
open a
smells good.
shop, you know. I know I do too. I want to just put my fingers in my nose, but I'm trying not to. And so go on. Hey, and they've got patterns and shops, and they sell buttons and notions, and a lot of them are Etsy shops, but you should go and look and see if anybody's interested in the Rhinebeck. I don't know how many of our viewers do Rhinebeck every year. She's done it.
I've been there once.
She's been it once. I've often thought about it,
It's
but
an
I kind of.
experience.
That's one of the reasons why I thought I
Also,
would
it's
like to go do
childbirth,
it.
but I'm not doing that again.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, if you're super yarny, I think you should go and do Rhinebeck at least once.
Especially if you're like, well, is it more like, not just a yarny, like designers would be a good place to go to find out what, do they do like, okay, this is what I'm going to be working on into the future, or do they just put stuff out that they have now?
Well, probably both, because there's all kinds of classes.
Okay.
There's all kinds of, yeah.
So it's like Vogue on steroids.
It's like Vogue met Comic-Con met
YarnCon.
met every indie
That-
dyer that you could possibly think of, and they all congregated on the fairgrounds
Wow.
and took over the fairgrounds.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it is.
Big.
It.
I mean, if I
It's
picture,
an event. I mean, it's a yeah.
I picture like the indie fairgrounds, the ones that we have at downtown. You know what I mean, in the size. And when I was
Yes.
just saying you take over a fairgrounds, I
Yes.
could see that. Yeah. 'Cause-
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if you took if the state fairgrounds here was taken over,
Right.
and it was literally all things yarn,
Right.
and in the buildings
Right.
and in everywhere,
Right.
that would be Ravelry or
Right.
Rhinebeck.
Back.
Rhinebeck.
I
Not
almost said
Ravelry.
Winnebago.
That would be
Like that on
Yeah. Well, when I took Tori there, now my daughter's not a Yarny, but she went with me for company.
Sure.
And, you know,
And
whatever.
you bought yarn for her.
I did buy yarn for her. She described it as this: if the biggest Comic-Con event and the biggest yarn event you could possibly imagine gave birth to a baby,
It would be.
it would be Rhinebeck.
Okay. All right. I can picture that. I just would think I would really kind of like to do that because to me that's like a Woodstock for me.
Yeah,
You know what I
it
mean?
is.
I
missed
it
that
is
one, too.
Truly,
Yeah.
well, and then everybody wears all of their knit stuff.
Yeah.
So, and the more colorful it is, the more you stand out. So you can just about imagine, like,
Yeah, you wouldn't necessarily go in with it, even though it's beautiful color, but this is
Right.
very muted.
no,
for
I mean,
Rhinebeck.
I
You-
did when I
You
went
would
in.
go in this.
Yeah, well, I don't have stuff like that though.
Well, you're
so
gonna. You can see. Just walk in that room. That sounds of it. We've supplied you with time. Let me tell you, girlfriend.
I was going to say,
You know, no excuse for that. No, can't get away with it.
It's fun though, and then there's all kinds of animals, and they have llama racing, and
you have to race the llama?
I think
Maybe-
it was llama racing. We didn't make it to that.
See, now Rhinebeck, I think, is the 15th.
And food vendors. Oh my gosh, the food vendors. You know, the apple cider donuts.
Yeah, so it'll be the week after, not next week. The week after that. I'll bring Rhiney back with. That
Oh
week.
yeah. Gotta
I'll
bring Rhiney
I'll
back.
bring little Rhiney back with. She brought me back a little hedgehog that this lady made.
Yeah.
And so when I named him, I called him Rhiney back. And Sharon got a chicken, and that's her navigating chicken.
I was. I have to confess. I was gonna get some of those for everybody.
Oh, but you just did.
I was. I'm gonna confess right now. I was gonna get them for
She's
everybody.
been having this on her chest for a year.
Yeah, I
She has
gotta
to
get it off my chest. So I sat there, and there's many felters there, but this
Sure.
particular one, they had the smaller ones.
Mhm.
So I thought, and there was no price tags on them, which should have been a sign to me. Like anytime there's no price tags on something,
Oh,
you should
yeah.
just be like,
Okay.
yeah.
Think twice before you go up and
Think
say,
twice.
"Oh, I love that little hedgehog. That'd be so." Oh, and look at that chicken for Sharon. Oh, and so get
yeah,
to grab it, and then you're like,
uh-huh.
"These are $75 a piece." You're
They
like,
were.
Okay, yeah. So you're like,
I had like 10 of them.
oh
"Oh my god!"
Yeah. And when I got the price, I was like, okay, I gotta back this down to 2.
Yeah, I kind of want
Yeah,
to
it
get
was
gas in
a
my
little-
car for the way home.
Yeah,
and,
I need to get home too.
I gotta pay
That's
the
why.
hotel bill.
That's
and-
why I said,
everything
you know,
else.
Chicken Sharon's chicken was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I'm glad that chicken. The chicken is the navigator.
Right.
Yeah.
And Rhiney Beck sits right there where I knit. And,
So
and,
see, there you go.
And we
Looks all
discuss
good.
things every once in a while
Yeah.
about whether or not I
Yeah.
should do it or shouldn't I do it. Am I going in the right direction on this? And
Yeah.
you know, then I hear my husband come. He's like, "What'd you say?" I'm like,
Right. I'm talking to Rhiney Beck.
I said, all I have to do is go 28, 29. Okay, you're counting. Got it.
Oh,
And he just
speaking of
walks away.
counting.
Yes.
Speaking of counting, she needs to tell. Well, all right.
Oh, this is a rant.
We're gonna shut down.
This has to be the mean pirate guy.
Yes.
Has to get out and discuss this.
Yes.
Here I am, innocently, last week, enjoying football. It was a great game. Beautifully done. All right, I'm sitting there working on this thing smells funny. Anyway, I was going to be mean. Okay, I'm working on my,
Is the table moving?
Yeah.
it's probably me because I'm constantly doing this to make a point.
Yeah.
You're going to have to strap me in one of these days. If
Yeah,
you did
I'm
this,
gonna put her
you know
in
what? I
a
don't think it would
straitjacket.
stop me from talking. I
No.
think I could really get.
You probably could.
I
You got
would be
your
doing
hands.
this with this with this. So anyway, here I am working on my painted bricks, and my painted bricks shawl is up to 300 stitches, and I'm blindly going along, just having a great afternoon watching the game and everything. So. Really, it's just the first row of the set that you have to be careful because that's where you got to get your counting in right. And I'm going along 28, 29, 30. And 17 feet yards, 12, 27, 36. And his stats are like such and such. I'm like, oh. So the first time I didn't get too pissed. So I go back. And it's not even the Colts game that he's doing the statistics for. It's doing it on another channel. If it was the Colts statistics, that'd be a little bit different. But it wasn't the Colts statistics. And you're sitting there just looking at me. And all of a sudden they say, 5 down passes and such. They don't say his stats are. So I'm taking the NFL in. NFL, I want you to know. Right here now. Guys are not the only ones that watch it. We watch it. Wives watch it. Grandmas watch it. Mothers watch
Knitters, boy knitters.
And boy knitters and girl knitters watch it. It's a family time for some people. Husband watches, woman sits and knits. Perfect opportunity. He's doing nothing. I'm doing something. Okay?
Right.
Then
Typical.
you guys pop up with these numbers that mean basically nothing to anybody. Like, who cares about the statistics? Maybe the coach, the people on maybe who write the article, okay? The guy who's doing it, possibly. But please, this is ridiculous. You guys it's awful. Don't do it.
It messes up the count. It messes up our counts, god dang it. Stop it.
And I had to take back almost a half a row. I was like so pissed. And you won't understand.
Sorry, Tim.
I had to take back, and these are stitches that are I couldn't figure out how to get it back because I only know how to do it going. I don't know how to do it going back. So NFL.
She's so frustrated she can't even talk.
Yeah.
That's frustrated for crying out
NFL,
loud.
you are on notice. Knock off the statistics. Seriously. And when you do say you're going to do statistics, does it take 2 seconds to say to the knitters out there, I'm doing some statistics? I mean, how
Stop
conscious would that
counting.
be?
Stop counting. We're doing some statistics now.
Right. Exactly. Or we knit along and we're doing okay, and then we know there's a break in the action because they're switching sides, or this one's going off the field and this one's coming on. I don't know, do they have to go to the bathroom or something? I really don't understand that. But
No, that's during halftime. They all go to the bathroom.
really, I've often wondered about that. I mean,
The
how can
the
they
guys
go?
playing.
Well, they drink like when the weather's warmer. They're drinking all this, Gatorade stuff.
Oh, they
you know
don't
what I
have
mean?
to go pee
And
because
I'm
they're
thinking,
sweating so much.
Yeah.
How do they not
They're
have to
sweating
run
so
off
much.
that field? I wouldn't be worried about the peeing. It'd be the other side that I'd worry more about, whether or not, I hope the guy in the center doesn't eat a lot of onions before the
So,
game.
would you like a letter from the commissioner
Yeah, I want him to put an
stating
edict
that
out
we
there.
will now be announcing
Announcing
statistics?
Oh, I know. They
10
could
seconds
simply
before they
run
start.
it across the screen.
No, because
In a
then you would
banner.
have to be watching the screen.
But if you don't care about the numbers,
Then you don't have to.
then you
Oh
don't
yeah, they could just run the statistics
Yeah,
on the banner.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
And it's not
Yeah,
bad.
that'd be all right, too.
The commentators, unless what the guys called?
What
The
guys?
announcers.
The announcers,
Okay, those guys, unless they
those
get paid by
darn
the
dudes
word.
that keep talking and
Yeah.
just never shut up and let us watch the game.
Hey, and if you get quiet and you say this on screen and you go saying, okay, we're doing the statistics now, I will make you a scarf so that you can wear it at the game. And it will be
And you can put it up like for COVID.
Yeah, it could work for everything, See, COVID.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. See, she's got her Halloween outfit on. She's playing Packers.
Yeah,
That's her
I'm gonna
Halloween
be
outfit.
the new
Let's show them your shirt.
new running back for the Packers.
Do they need one?
Well, I don't know. They don't need a quarterback, so I can't take
Who's
that.
their quarterback?
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers.
Okay.
Oh my God.
I don't know. I don't pay any attention really till another couple of
She's
weeks.
just looking at their asses anyway.
They look really cute.
Yeah.
They're getting thinner. Those little butts.
Oh, you
are
want to see
so
my
cute.
shirt?
Yeah.
This is,
I love her shirt.
if you can't read it, it says, why, yes, actually.
Why, yes, actually,
I can drive a stick.
There you go. She can.
And I can.
Both ways.
That's how I learned to drive.
All three of us can.
Yeah. And mine's Disney. See, so I'm set for Haunted
Yeah,
Mansion.
mine's Packers.
Yeah, but you've got your Halloween.
I could put on my
Yeah, put on your thing. There we go.
there.
It's not lighting up very well.
Oh,
But
I
it's
do
got a
like
little
it.
bit of light.
There is
And-
light?
Yeah.
Okay.
That smells. I'm going to leave it over there. Oh, here, I know I can put my hat on.
Yeah, you can put your pumpkin hat on. Oh my gosh. Look at her little pumpkin head. She has such a little head.
She does.
But it's so full.
It's full. All right.
It's so full of stuff.
It's so cute. It's just so cute. It's so, and then I got this really
think it's
cute little
adorable.
charm. This cute little charm. It's a cat, little fluffy. I'm going to put it on the side. So then
Yeah.
I have my... So, you know, when I kind of go out and about this month, if I don't have
Well,
a
what
clean
if
shirt,
you put on a Cher hair and wear the pumpkin head
oh, I
for
hadn't tried
trick or
that.
treating?
Yeah, Cher's hanging out today. She's hanging...
Yeah.
Cher got sluiced.
Did she?
Yeah.
Yes.
She got sluiced.
I
I think
haven't
that's
seen
the
it
word
yet,
she
but-
used. But she got sluiced down the front. And then she showed me how to trim it to get
Oh,
the
do
ends a
not
little
take
better.
scissors to that.
Oh, yeah, she
She did.
No, you. I meant you shouldn't
Yeah,
do
I
it yourself.
probably shouldn't. Well, I'll have my sister do it, maybe.
Well, take it with you to Mom's. Mom's a beautician.
Oh, yeah, Mom can do it. There we go.
She'll be thrilled.
Yeah. Mom,
Won't you, Mom?
I'm going to have to fix my head. So, anyway, and then also today, you are, you can't talk with these things in your
Oh, you
mouth.
can't.
No.
They don't taste bad. They're wax.
It goes low. Yours are upside down.
Oh, sorry.
No. I just have an overbite.
Oh, now I have wax in my teeth.
Oh my gosh, too funny.
Too funny. Okay, so we've got all that out of the way. Oh, in our picture, I made this for Sue for her desk.
For
She
my
doesn't-
desk at work.
She doesn't like anything cluttered up, so
So she keeps giving
she
me
gives you
things
stuff
to
to
put on my
clutter it up.
desk.
I do. And I painted that last night. It looks fun. For $1, you can't beat it. You
I
know.
don't know why Jamie says I don't like things cluttered on my desk because he is constantly putting shit on my desk at work. Constantly. He does it.
Does he think he has the right?
Well, he does.
Oh.
He is.
He is my boss's boss.
He's your boss's boss.
My boss's boss.
So I guess in some respects.
Yeah, he kind of
Now-
does. Although, you know what? He threw his mask on my desk because he hasn't asked me anything, so I'm just leaving it there.
Talk amongst ourselves while you choke over here.
Right?
How about those colds?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
So I have a stack of files that rotate, and he put it on top of my stack of files, and I saw that one of the ear things that had come unstitched,
Oh, on his mask.
but he didn't say anything to me.
Oh.
He just laid it on my desk, and so I just put files on top of it.
There you go. You want me to flatten
It's
it
still
out?
been
No
there.
problem.
It's been there for about a week and a half, and he hasn't said anything to me. So
Hear that, mister?
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a spool of thread with a needle.
He did?
He left.
Oh,
Yeah, he's not here.
never mind.
I think
wondered
what I'm
why
going
you
to
were
do.
telling that story with him in the other room. I thought, is she just trying to let him know that he's...
Well, I tell the
Yeah.
truck drivers that come in that
Yeah.
I sleep with the boss, so it's okay. You know, like if if they say something, I got to put it over there or whatever, and they'll look at me and I go, it's okay, I sleep with the boss. Now I have to I sleep with my boss's boss.
Yeah, not your boss, but your boss's boss.
No, my boss's boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Because your boss probably raises his eyebrows like, what?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think I've ever said that in front of Jordan. I wouldn't say that in front of Jordan. No.
Okay, we ramble right along.
Yeah, just rambling right along.
but you're following along with us, aren't you? I mean,
For sure.
You've got a nice
Yeah.
Oh,
where
we
we're
have a
going.
favor to ask y'all. We're trying to increase the number of subscribers we have.
Yes.
And Deb and I were talking this week at brunch, which turned into almost supper. We were there a long time.
We
Anyway,
opened it and then we shut it down. No, I'm not kidding. We didn't. We were in the middle.
anyway, if you all would ask a friend to watch us and subscribe, that would help our numbers increase, so that we can give away another prize.
Right.
So,
And Lori did contact us.
Lori did. She did.
And
She
so-
did, and I got it off and
So
got her
Lori's
the
getting her
tracking
back,
number.
so we can do a net 500. We're going to do it again.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
and
And
I sent out Stormy patterns.
oh,
Yeah.
yes, she did.
If any of you want a pattern for Stormy, just send it.
I'll put her email address in the comments below. So if you want a copy of Stormy, I'll have you email her.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Yeah, she'll get it out to you. We
And if
finally
you
got
want
that a
to,
little finalized.
you vote. Do you want to see Stormy again?
No, I think they.
No. Okay,
No.
I've got it here.
Well, we can put it out real quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put it out.
I mean, we have it. We should be proud of the fact that Stormy's done and packed up.
Stormy's
And
done
available.
Yeah. I'm going to start mine this week, hopefully. I got
A Stormy?
Halloween colors.
Let's not put it in the coffee this time.
Okay,
yeah,
let's not.
That's true.
Yeah.
This is Stormy. You can make it bigger if you choose. Simply don't stop. This is
just
about
keep going.
About a skein and a half, didn't you?
this
Beth?
is about a skein and a half, but
Right.
you could certainly
Yeah.
do a full 2 skeins,
Right.
and it would be bigger and
Or one skein, it'd be just a little bit smaller. That's all.
Yeah.
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 That's how that works.
You are a whiz at mathematics.
I know I rank right up there, don't I? But I do
Yeah.
know that 2 plus
But
2 is 4.
I am happy to send out that pattern, and the only requirement is you take a picture of it when you've finished and send it in to. You can send it to me, and then I'll make sure that
We get it up on Instagram.
we get it
Yeah.
up on Instagram.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So
And that could be a fun little thing to kind of think about too. Is
We
a
could
nice little tag,
hashtag Micah's Stormy or something. We can make a hashtag of it so
Okay.
that you can hashtag
so
it.
that they could hashtag. it
I'll
when we
come
put them
up
all
with a
together.
unique hashtag so that we don't have, because if we just hashtag Stormy, I'm sure we would have a bazillion.
Yeah, that's true. We'll have to
I'll
do
figure
something.
out a
Oh, I
unique.
know how you can do it. It can be capital F, capital A,
Oh.
little T, big,
Big T.
Flock around the table.
Yeah, fat.
Hashtag fat.
Fat Stormy. Flock around the table, Stormy.
I got it. And when you put my name up, if you'd spell it correctly, I'd really appreciate it.
No.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna.
Huh.
I'm gonna spell it different every time I put it up there.
You spelled it like the Rock.
What did I do?
You put MICA.
No, I didn't.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Where?
In the comments,
Stop it.
and it's MIKA.
K-A. I know that.
I know. I was going.
That
to,
would be a bad autocorrect. I didn't do that.
My,
that could be.
The autocorrect.
But
would be-
MICA.
I-
And the autocorrect, poor
Or
Barbara Benson.
M-I-C-A-H.
Yeah, that's
See,
not me.
poor Barbara Benson.
She
She's
understands
that
the
wrong.
background.
And she gets it.
Yeah.
She gets the autocorrect. The
That-
one time autocorrect didn't correct. Poor Barbara gets stuck with this name by us
Barbara.
forever. So, and just put in the comments if you want us to quit saying it. We'll try. But I can't guarantee we will.
Yeah,
It's
but that's
kind of
too
a
good.
cute- It's too
It's
perfect.
too good. I can't stop saying
You know.
the Barbara.
Yep.
No.
Can't either. Yep. So anyway.
So I said last week that I was going to be done with this week,
Right.
but I'm a big fat liar because I'm a big fat sludge. Because I am.
Okay.
It's that darn work. It gets in the way.
It gets in the way of things. It does.
I'm 3/4 of the way done.
Yeah, I
At
would
least.
say. Yeah.
So
Well, in actuality, you could be done if you didn't want to. You know what I mean?
no, you can't leave this like this. It can't be left like this.
It can't. You're right.
So this is a nice little cowl. This is with wasted yarns.
Hand dyed acrylic.
Hand dyed acrylic.
And it goes well with your crown.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Oh my gosh.
It really does.
So it's a cowl that I wrote up. So the other side will be the same ruffle on this side. I just haven't got it finished yet. And then I'll write it up, and y'all will be able to have the pattern.
It really is pretty.
It's really cute too. And the thing is that in here in this little spot, she's going to make like a tie so that
A drawstring.
You know, you're running around out in the winter and you really can't open your coat because what you've got on underneath is not something anybody
It's not
needs to
appropriate
see.
for wintertime.
So you put this on underneath your jacket and then you pull it, you know, so it's nice.
Yeah, I'll have a little
And
drawstring
everybody
on it.
thinks they'll see you in the store going, wow, she put herself together. Look at that. Look
Yeah.
at me. And then they'll be
And
wandering
she's just
around.
got on a t-shirt on underneath.
Yeah. And everybody, well, yeah, they have pants too. No pants, no shirt.
Why would you not
Wait,
have pants
no
on?
shirt, no shoes, no service. So you
So
can go
you
without
don't
pants.
have to have pants
No, you
on.
don't have to have pants on. You're right.
No
So,
shoes, no shirt, no service.
Service.
All I need to have is my shoes and my shirt on.
so this
No.
is, this is so cute.
No shoes, no shirts, no service.
Oh, that's right.
So you don't have to have pants on.
No, you don't have to have pants on.
I dare you to go
Although-
in there and try it.
My
I think the
thighs,
people at Walmart do it every day.
my thighs would applaud.
Yeah, mine would too.
Yay!
Mine would be clapping
Mine
if I
would
was
be-
running.
Oh,
Yeah,
running?
that's
No
right.
way.
No
No
way.
way.
No, it's
Running
start a
is in my
fire.
past.
Yeah, we have a fire.
I even stepped out into the garage yesterday, and I typically am very careful because I have a knee that goes out of joint, and I stepped down and it went, and so it was very painful, and
No.
I whimpered, and then once you knock it out of joint, you have to put it back in,
Yeah.
which also
is
hurts.
painful.
And I swear to God, it makes it sound like a shot. And probably no one else in the world can hear it. But anyway,
No, they probably could if they were close enough to
you know, Grant has said that he heard it,
Yeah.
and it made
It's
his.
gonna be
It gave
It's
him
really
chills.
soft too.
It is soft.
What's the color?
Okay, so we're
name
done
again?
talking about my knee, I guess.
Sorry.
No,
It's all right.
you know
No.
how I am.
It's all right.
I'll get back to it. It'll pop into my head, and I'll go, "Hey, how's that knee of yours?" You know.
I'm still pulling wax out of my mouth.
Yeah,
Well,
we're going
this
to
must have been the
for,
weekend for like mishaps because Jamie was trying to change out the things on the bottom of his golf shoes. The
cleats.
The cleats. Yeah, thank you. I couldn't speak there for a second.
It's all right.
And the new ones that are like hard rubber versus the old ones that were metal, I guess the new ones are harder to get out. And he like sliced his pinky pretty good.
Oh, he
Ah.
did. It was a pretty.
It was a
good
pretty
cut.
good one. And so he runs in here and grabs a paper towel and wraps his hand. And I was just sitting there crocheting this thing that she's got around her neck. And he's back here bouncing. Ow, ow, ow. He's not a little guy, you know.
6'7".
No.
And he's not 6'7", but
Whatever.
he's close. And I go, "Are you okay back there?" And he's like, "No." And I'm like, that was weird. Like, he
Yeah.
never does that. And I turn around and I go, "What's the matter?" And he goes, "I cut myself." And I go, "Bad?" "Yeah." "Do we need," and then I'm up. I'm like, "Do we need to go to the hospital?" Like, you know, like, how bad did you cut yourself? He's like, "I don't think so." I'm like, "All right, let me look." And then, like, literally, like, within 5 minutes, Deb walks in. And I'm like, "Would you let the nurse look at it?"
He puts a nail.
It wasn't quite the Saturday Night Live where it was squirting out or anything.
Not quite.
No, not
It was
quite.
bubbling pretty good though.
She wanted to know if we had a butterfly Band-Aid.
Right.
And I'm like, no.
That would have been my prescription. Would have
Yeah.
been a little bit to hold it together. If he was,
I pulled the Band-Aid pretty.
but she did
I
a,
did it.
but she did a
Yeah.
nice job. She even
Yeah.
kept that little white spot, the
Yeah.
gauze pad, very sterile, so
Yeah.
that she wouldn't get it.
She didn't spit on it first?
No.
No, no.
That's good.
Rub it
Yeah.
underneath my arm.
This lady makes deodorant, speaking of rubbing under your arm.
Oh, she does?
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
that'd be kind of fun.
And lip balm and
I need that. My lips are going bad.
face
again.
cream.
Did
All
you
kinds of
notice?
cream.
I think it's the mask too. They get bad. That's like my target area in the winter. You know, like some
Oh, yeah,
people
yeah.
get
It's
cold
because they're
spots.
always in motion.
Well, you'd think they wouldn't then. You'd think they would be getting enough more. I mean,
No, because you're always like that, and that dries out your lips.
does it really?
Yeah, all that air blowing by.
Huh.
Hot air.
Sometimes I actually say something important. Not very often, but sometimes.
You have to really pay attention, though, to catch those moments.
Few and far between. My mother's like that, and she's 91, right?
Oh,
I'm
my
67. I got a ways. I mean, can you imagine when I'm 91? Yeah, like once every other, once a week, you'll
goodness.
be hearing something appropriate out of me. So, anyway, so
And
what
the-
else we got today, folks?
What I'm working on
Yes, why
is
don't you
coming
show-
along.
Yeah, what are we-
I showed this last week. Bring that in.
It's way more interesting and more fun than listening to me popping.
Yeah. This is another Casapinka,
Oh my
Pattern.
goodness!
and
Look at all of these.
it changes
So cool.
patterns, stitch patterns
Oh my goodness! Like
frequently.
seriously.
That's not it.
Yeah.
How
and there's,
cool is
And
this?
this is like a slip stitch, she said. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
And the name of the pattern
so
is
pretty.
Quindici, Quindici.
Okay.
And it's shown in kind of pastel purples, and you can see ain't a pastel in the bunch.
No.
Well, that's it's just
Yeah.
you
That's me.
picked your colors instead of
Look, you want the
I
The,
got it from last time.
but it's almost done. I should have that done by next week. Is 15 different sections of patterns, and I'm on, I think, 13. So just a little bit to go. But I get back into the seed stitch again. Yay!
Oh, your favorite.
Yes.
The lattice stitch.
It
the
is-
slip
I mean,
stitch,
it is very-
3D stitch.
I mean the
It's fun
the
though.
seed stitch. It's not
It really,
fun.
and
it's not
I
fun,
don't-
but I love the texture.
I don't hate it as much as I did. Which is-
This is gonna give me a headache.
Yeah, they do. After a while, I
had to
can't.
take it off my.
Yeah.
Oh, now there I see the
Yeah.
light.
What do you want? It was $1.
Right.
I hang out at Dollar Tree. I love the Dollar Tree. They get all this fun stuff.
So anyway,
I
that's
even
what I've been
decorated-
working on. And then I've got Savvy Skeins. I don't know what I'm going to do with her. Every time I get on her website, I find that she's sending me more yarn. I think because maybe I'm asking for it. But anyway,
Nah.
got some new Savvy Skeins. This is called Desert Vista.
Ooh,
But
that's
look at
nice.
these purples and blues in
Yeah,
here.
that's pretty cool.
Very,
pretty neat.
very pretty.
Yeah.
I contacted her this week before our podcast and said, anything new coming up that you want announced? And she said, nothing new, but thank you for thinking about me. And I said, oh, it's not a problem because you're one of our favorite dyers.
Yeah.
And she is. So
Yeah, she is.
you go Savvy Skeins.
Yay,
And I think her
Savvies.
name is Kelly.
Cool.
Maybe.
Yeah, like Savage Skeins.
Yep.
So
I got to find this week.
She did.
I went-
I am amazed.
I went to Hobby Lobby and bought the yarn for the hat, right? Little pumpkin hat. This is just one of their soft
Yeah.
yarns.
What is the name of that pattern?
Pumpkin hat. But don't.
Seriously, really, pumpkin hat?
I think that's
Shut
what it
the
is.
front door.
It's in there. I can look it up. We'll
Okay.
look it up and tell you. It's a baby hat that I think they've tried to adapt to an adult hat, but it doesn't quite cross over. Like it's said to go 5.5 inches, and this is 5.5 inches
Okay,
before
and
you
she
start
has
green.
the smallest head known to man.
And
so,
so that kind of tells you. But anyway, I went to Hobby Lobby, and this is really soft, and it's very good to make something. Plus, I couldn't find orange anywhere. This kind of fun. So when I was in Hobby Lobby, I was wandering around, and look what I found: 100% superwash merino, hand dyed, 400 yards, 100 grams of this wonderful fingering yarn. How do you like that? Isn't
From
that
Hobby
great?
Lobby.
From Hobby Lobby.
It is
soft. The colors
Yeah.
are good.
Yeah. I
Um,
mean,
and it was like $15 a skein. So, if you're looking to get, you want to do something in fingering weight, which is not easy to find in your Hobby Lobbies and Michaels and Joe, you know what I mean?
Right,
They're,
right.
well,
they don't
or,
have brighter colors or,
Don't
the
have
fun-
colors like that.
Yeah,
sitting
or
there.
stuff like that. That's a place to go if you're, especially if you're doing
Or-
any charity knitting and you're like, I'd really like, but I don't want to, $30 is,
Well, like my yard guy, I'm going to make him a hat.
Right.
And we talked about that. I wanted to make it out of a DK or a worsted.
Isn't that nice?
And I have
Sounds nice.
some worsted, but it cost me $30.
Yeah.
So, and I know that he's going to get it all sweaty and throw it in the washing machine,
Exactly.
which will make him a little teeny tiny beanie.
Yeah.
So I went to Hobby Lobby and found some yarn that
was acrylic.
was a well, no, I think it's 100% merino. 100
No.
If it's that stuff, it's acrylic.
acrylic. Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it is that stuff.
That would be the washable, but
Yeah, it's washable. That's the whole point. And did not spend $30 on him. Although he's a nice man, I give him money all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Constantly
But
writing him checks.
I mean, this would be for someone who doesn't have
You could make-
access to
right.
Do
a
it-
yarn,
yeah, a yarn shop.
a local yarn shop,
Exactly.
but can still get,
Nicer. I mean,
at Hobby Lobby and can still get 100% merino.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and when you see the stock yarn like at Joann's or at Michael's or some of the, the outlet type, those type stores, or even Meijer and stuff, when you see it there, they have such muted colors. They just don't kind of get into the hand dyed look of it. And I thought this was exceptional. They had a really pretty black that had like the neon
Yeah, that's
variegated
nice.
to it. They had an orange with another color blended through, you know what I mean? So I think it would probably stripe very well.
This would be great for like my mother-in-law.
Yeah.
Oh,
She's in Mesquite, Nevada. The closest yarn store for her
Yeah.
is in Las Vegas, over an hour away.
There you have it.
But
See,
there is
a Hobby Lobby.
Hobby Lobby.
Yeah.
And she could get 100% merino there.
Right. So yeah,
And I
it was
noticed
fun.
that some of them are starting to carry linen.
Mm-hmm.
So
yarn.
The
linen yarn.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Some of them
so
are.
they're starting to figure out that there is definitely a market for natural fibers
Yeah.
in the big stores.
And this one is called Roasted Pepita.
Yeah.
3.5 ounces, 400 yards, $14.99.
Not that we want the big box stores. We
No,
don't
we
want
don't.
the big box stores to be competing with
With-
the indie dyers.
No,
but it
no.
is
No,
nice
not at
for the
all.
customers who
But again,
want to touch and
Exactly.
feel and
want to
get an
get into it, or
idea.
if you're in the
And-
beginning, or if you're doing something for
Yeah.
a charity one, or if you're doing it for kids, you know what I mean? You want them to have the nicer yarn, but you know darn well that it's going to snag, and if you get one season out of it, you're happy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This goes on the head, they go out to the playground, but you never see it again. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So there's certain avenues where these
Oh well,
are
the
totally-
acrylic is. I mean, yeah. There is a place. I think there's a place for every kind of yarn.
Oh, I do too, and I like
There's
the
a time
fact
and a place for every
that
kind of yarn.
she's hand dyeing the acrylic because it takes a different type of.
Yes.
You can get a nicer blend of color than from the
love that.
machine, but
I love that.
yeah, I do too.
That is very. I messed up last week and I called it cherry sangria. It is not cherry.
Uh-oh.
It is berry.
berry
Sangria.
sangria.
Oh, as in
Okay.
berry.
For the name, the
Uh-huh.
name of the yarn color from
Okay.
Wasted Yarns.
So okay, so here you have
But
it.
yeah, I do believe that there is a time and a place for every kind of yarn
Mhm.
that there is in the world.
Oh, you are such a festival of color.
Yes, you are. Light pink, lime green, bright orange. What else did I? I don't think I did a whole lot this week. Other than work.
I painted. I painted this and a
Yeah.
couple other things, and
She's trying to take over my desk at work.
I am because I have no room in my house, but I can't resist $1 at the dollar store. I mean, I just can't. I mean, you got to just play, and yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
So anyway, and I didn't do much. I went through a big bunch of books, and so they're about down half. So that was good. And that was apoplectic. And I got to the dolls that I'm donating to a friend's daughter.
Oh, yes.
She's having a little girl in December. I know Laura doesn't watch, so hello. But anyway, and so I knew her when I've known her since she was, they adopted Laura, and it was funny because,
Right.
And so we worked weekends together, Chris and I, and her husband would drop the baby off at work on Monday mornings so that he could go to work from there, and she took over the job. Well, he thought he was great. She'd come into the hospital with socks on and a diaper and a long sleeve shirt, and he thought he did good, Yeah, and the socks and the shirt did not do together, and we'd come downstairs. We had to at least get downstairs, but if she had to go finish something, Laura and I would be running around the hospital or something like that, and yeah, so that was always fun. So anyway, she's having her first girl. So I was like,
Have I got something for you?
that's exactly what it was. Because I've been looking at a lot of my Disney stuff, and I love it, but I don't have anybody to leave it to. You know what I mean? And not that we're downsizing to move or anything, because I'm going to have to blast them out of our house. It's just that I need to take it from back 2 layers instead of 3 layers of stuff. I mean, I'm trying to get the front layer
The front
out.
layer out?
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Yeah, I mean, that's what my goal is.
If you need
right
help.
now. What I really should do,
I'm the master of that. I did that within like 2 months, 3 months.
I'm thinking that that's not a bad idea. If I do go away on my next trip, I think I should tell people just to come in. I wouldn't know it was gone, more than likely. You know what I mean? I probably wouldn't even know.
Would Mikey let us in?
Oh, yeah, he would.
He would say, hit that room first, please.
He'd be like,
Amen,
didn't see
hallelujah,
anything.
thank
yeah,
you.
Yeah, that's pretty much what he would do. And then because he's fearful that, because I've often said that to him, I probably would do better cleaning out the garage and getting rid of stuff. And you would be better cleaning out my fabric room and getting rid of stuff. And he goes, yeah, until I threw it out and then you wanted it.
But then you would get mad at him.
Yeah.
Right. So see, it would be better if I did it and he could go, I don't know what happened. I wasn't here.
I wasn't here.
Yeah. See?
Blame the dog.
Right.
He always says that. He's like,
would Abner let me in?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then that's what we're going to do the next time you're
he does like me.
Yeah.
I'm calling up Mikey.
Okay.
I'm going to hit one of your rooms.
Okay. I better get going so they're all clean.
And then I'll leave her a check for like $1,000 because that's how much I sold it all for. Take my commission.
I have these little Coach wristlets and things like that I don't use anymore. And as the phone's gone bigger and then small, I've changed wallets around, so I have them all sitting there ready to go. To take pictures, to either put them on for sale or whatever. And I thought about bringing them when our group got together on Thursday night. I thought about bringing them because I thought maybe you guys could go through them and just take what you need, and then I could, and then if it's less enough, and I mean, it's just the anxiety of I don't know what it is. So I put them back in the drawer. I was like, okay, I can't cope with this. So
Put
back
them over
in the
here.
drawer
I'll
it
put them
went.
on my Poshmark.
But I did put some stuff away, and I cleaned up.
Do you see how
some of
she
the-
ignores me?
went.
Just ignores me. Just keeps on talking.
Hey. And I decorated for Halloween.
Yeah.
Oh, I got ghosts up, and my blow-ups are up. I have 2 dragons. I have a little pumpkin guy, and my center guy is Baby Yoda. How cool is this?
Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda from Mandalorian. Yeah, he's right in the middle. And Mikey's like, coming in, we were doing this yesterday, all of a sudden I hear the door slam. I thought, what's he pissed off about? He comes in and he goes, and I already had the duct tape outside, so he's looking for the duct tape. And he says to me, he says, where's the duct tape? He goes, you have a receipt for Yoda? And I said, no, I don't. Why? He goes, Yoda's got a hole in him. I said, well, let's go get that spray stuff that you can put on in a swimming pool, or that'll fix a hole and everything. And he goes, duct tape's gonna have to do. So when I drove by this morning, you can see Yoda's got a duct tape.
Yoda's got a bullet hole with duct tape over the top of it.
Yeah, he got laser shot.
He got the COVID.
Oh, he's got the COVID. There you go. He's got the COVID. So yeah.
Oh my God.
Our neighbor had one of these light things where it changes colors, but it didn't like do a pattern. It was just light. Yeah. Well, it shot over the house and hit the tree. And it makes a really cute, really kind of a star sparkling
the
effect.
Shimmer.
Yeah, so that's Mikey's thing. He loves to see that sort of shimmer.
Gotcha.
So I do have Star Wars to put on the garage, but I don't know if we're going to do that this year. But I put ghosts out, and then I got a couple of villains out, and I got spiders out, and we have this big chunk of dirt up front because he's taking out a stump, but he wouldn't let me put anything in it because I wanted to put the witch's legs, like she
she flew into the ground.
Like she flew into the ground with her feet
and caused a whole mess of dirt.
Yeah, well, I didn't realize that I bought them. I thought I could turn the shoe around so that they were like regular feet.
Yeah.
But I bought them both going the same way. And then you can't turn it around because the other side isn't painted. So I had to go back to the store and get the other shoe. It was...
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I took it in and I said, can I just get a shoe?
See how this is? This is a little cray-cray.
Yeah, whatever. Do we have anything important to say today?
I don't think so. I mean, Lori.
We were going to say we're going to invite Michelle Obama. To come join us if she would like to be on the podcast with us.
We only have one stipulation though. She has to bring Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
I don't know if she knows him.
Well, I'm sure she has some clout.
She could probably get his contact information over
easier than we could, I'm sure.
Yeah. And then I would bring the beer for me and Snoop.
Yeah, the Coronas.
Yeah.
Right.
And I want Snoop to teach us that walk. I love the walk he does.
Yeah.
And he's got share hair too. He's got those.
Yeah, he's got his.
He could be share hair too. I mean, I just think Snoop Dogg is just a riot and a half. He does one of the Progressive commercials or one of the insurance commercials where he's in the car that does this.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of fun.
Okay, the one with the emu. Is that State Farm or whatever?
No, that's Liberty Mutual.
Liberty Mutual. Dude, the one where the dang emu just sits on top of the volleyball.
The volleyball game.
Oh my God, I crack up every time I see
We're going to play this game, and if we win, we're going to tell you all about how Liberty Mutual does your own car insurance. And the guys on the other side of the team go, I think you just did.
And then the emu just sits
they're batting this ball back and forth, and the ball comes over, and then emu comes running over and sits on it.
Just sits on it. It's so funny.
I've not seen that
one.
Oh,
it's hysterical.
Oh my God, it's so funny.
And the other beach one is where they're making their plan.
Yeah, so
he's drawing on the
a smiley face in the sand.
On the sand, and he goes, got that? And then he looks over, and Emo's got his head
and he goes, in the sand.
Emo, do you have that?
Did you get that?
I mean, those guys, Emu and Doug could come too. They could come.
No.
Yeah. Oh, totally I think so. Yeah. They could drive up in their car and
I get a kick out of. I really, truly do get a kick out of like some commercials nowadays. Oh yeah.
Some of them are.
Some of them are really stupid.
Oh,
but some of them I just bust out laughing.
Yeah.
So Peyton and his Peytonville.
That is.
I still want it to be, Rogers and Peyton had a bet who could do the most ridiculous commercials.
Now Peyton could come and sit around the table with us.
Yeah, but he paints green giraffes, so I don't think that would be good. Did you see that commercial for
I don't watch network TV very much, so I haven't seen any of these commercials.
For the Peyton Hospital, he's there and
yeah.
Like he's in the room and the kid's IV pump is going off and it's going beep boop beep boop. He goes, hey, it's got a little beat.
It's got a nice beat.
He's like, hey, can we get some more bass in here? On the and then he like comes out in the chamois and goes, well, we don't have these at the big hospital. Do you think I could get a pair of these? But he's got a pair of kids' chamois on in his size. Okay. Yeah. And then he's coloring with a young girl, and he's like, I think I'm going to paint my giraffe green. And she looks up at him like, you're crazy. That's crazy. And he's like, well, yeah. You know, this is definitely going on my refrigerator at home. It is just so cute.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's really, and then when a kid goes by on the way, hey, nice ride, you know. So it's a good commercial.
It is a cute commercial.
It is cute.
Peyton
It's for,
Manning
like, the
has a
children's
hospital here in
hospital, isn't it?
Indianapolis for children. So,
Yeah.
and he's a
He's a favorite.
He's a
even
favorite
though he
because-
went to the
even
Colts. He's still
he
a
went to
favorite.
what?
I mean, he went to the
Broncos.
Broncos from the Colts. That's what I wanted to say. But I got my
But
horses mixed up, okay?
He does make some pretty funny commercials.
Yeah.
He did even when he did them for the
Yeah.
one pizza company. I thought those were great when he was in Denver. And
I
when
don't.
those
I
were
don't-
great. Like he had them at the house, and Blue comes in,
Oh.
and then Blue's there, and then the Denver
Have
one
you
comes
seen
in.
what Blue has been doing lately?
No.
He has been mimicking some TikTok viral things.
Really?
Oh my gosh, you have to go find them.
I
Like,
have to do that.
there's a TikTok challenge where you like get into your sweatpants in like one jump. So you like stretch your sweatpants in between some chairs and then you jump into them, right? There's some people that are doing this. And it's a viral challenge
I
thing.
couldn't do it
So
if I
here's
jumped
Blue.
that.
Here's Blue. He's got a pair of sweatpants, stretched
Oh my
out.
God.
Yeah, and then he videotapes it. And yeah, you
I
just
have to get on.
have to go check out Blue and his antics.
Yeah, we're gonna have
Lately.
to check out
Blue is the
again.
mascot for the
Yeah.
Colts.
Yeah,
for
he's
all
our
of,
mascot here.
for all of you who don't live in Indianapolis or who don't watch football.
Right.
Yeah,
Although,
or are
why
living
not?
in a cave somewhere
And-
because Blue is just hysterical.
Right, and to let you people know, because there have been people COVIDed who were
COVIDed?
positive for COVID. Well, I think that should be. They've been COVIDed this
Yeah,
week.
you're coveted.
Yeah, you're covered. But you're not covered.
Yeah,
They're switching the games around, and so the
Yeah.
Colts play at 4:30. They play the Bears today on 4:30 instead of 1:00 at Chicago.
does the Packers play today? I forgot to ask.
Listen, I don't watch
Yeah,
anything.
right.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
either.
from-
I just
it's
put
the
it on
Bears.
Sundays in case.
It's the Bears, and if I can't watch the Colts, I'll watch the Bears. And if I can't watch
I'm
either one
sorry.
of those, then I just turn on something else. And I just wait until I get the statistics on the news and find out what's been going on. Couple weeks from now, I'll really hit it heavy because I'm about a midway watcher of the football. Okay? Because by then, you've got X wins versus this, and you're starting to get the pattern for playoffs. I think I'm wearing these people down.
I just find it funny that I'm pretending to have an underbite.
Okay, so if this COVID stuff goes away and they do Rhinebeck, I think I'll bring my tent to Rhinebeck. And
You have a tent?
Yeah, I have one of those tent things, like for when I did craft shows. I'll set it up in the
Oh, I
parking lot.
got two of those.
Yeah, we'll set it up in the parking lot and they can
could
come
have
and
a
do
whole
that.
village.
We could have a 3-room shelter. I got two of them.
Oh, good. We can just sleep
You
there.
would have to grin and bear it though. One of them is a Packers one.
Oh no! Can't do that. See, and then you could all
I
come
can
and
cheer
talk
for Aaron
and,
Rodgers. I'm okay with that.
I mean, he's not bad looking.
No,
He's all right.
Who?
Aaron Rodgers.
Who's that?
I know, right? Okay, I think that should probably round us up for this week.
Pretty much. We're
Like
about
we
almost
didn't
at the
talk much.
yarn stuff, but we did.
We
We
did.
did a little.
We did
Just
a
a
little.
little.
And go on
Lolo. Here it is. It's on
Lolo
the back.
body.
Care.
LOLObody.com. Visit us.
And look at her stuff.
This
It's
is
really
the safety of this product has not been determined. Cruelty-free, handcrafted in the USA. It's got all natural stuff. There's nothing in here that isn't like.
But you can't pronounce.
Well, I
You can
can't pronounce half of it because
What
they
can't
use
you
the
pronounce?
fancy words. Well, beeswax I got. The
Okay.
Vitis.
We're going to discuss
vinifera.
this amongst ourselves
They're
after
all wrong.
But-
we're done. But
my hands I can still feel
yeah, they're soft
my hands still feel moist
Yeah.
after having
and they
used them.
hot and
They hot?
My hands are always hot.
I know.
No, but they still smell like the scent doesn't disappear
No.
right away.
No,
But
it's
it's
really
not
good.
a strong, overpowering scent.
No, but
It's
you know
subtle.
how some like it dissipates pretty quickly.
So
Maybe
everybody,
you need to put some of that inside your mask.
probably stay safe,
Keep knitting.
Stay
subscribe,
healthy.
talk to your friends.
Oh
Tell
yeah,
us
and
about-
subscribe
and subscribe
and spread the word.
Boo.
God, I'm scared.
We'll see you next week. Have
Bye,
a good
everybody.
week. Bye,
Take care.
everyone.
Love you. Bye.